Hi, this is Gilbert Gottfried, and this is for Rushmore Podcast. Look good, feel good, enjoy.
People say we need a theme song, so I wrote a fucking theme song. If you like this fucking theme song, then you'll like the Rushmore Podcast. Rushmore Podcast. Rushmore Podcast. Rushmore Podcast. Fuck you.
Yo, welcome to the Rushmore Podcast. My name's Pepper.
My name's Thomas.
This is a podcast where we take our Mount Rushmore of any given topic, and this week we are doing solo artists.
Hey,
That's
you know
pretty
what?
fun.
This ring light that we're supposed to use to look professional,
Uh-huh.
it's hurting my eyes. So I'm gonna turn it off and look like shit for this episode. Who gives a
Yes.
fuck?
Nobody watches it.
Yeah, who gives a fuck? Literally nobody watches it.
Yeah. Go look at our YouTube numbers and
It's
then laugh.
It's
With us.
wild. And people will say that, like, why would they go on this podcast with this many YouTube subscribers? I'm like, fuck, we have a YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, who
Our,
gives a
our,
fuck?
our YouTube automatically uploads. We have no control over it. It's fun.
Yeah. Speaking of YouTube, Roughhouse Friday might be dead. We'll see what
Well,
happens.
I mean, do you want to talk about that or what?
Yeah, I don't care. I'll talk about it on here. So me and Brian talked today. So he's kind of cutting everything he's doing. He's quit most of his other podcasts except for, the one that makes a lot of money. And he called me today. He does not want to end Roughhouse Friday, but we're not doing another one until later this month. Woodley versus Paul. We are going to do one for that. And it might exclusively be on Rockfin, ROKFIN, but we don't know yet. We don't know how we're going to do it, but we're definitely going to do one for Woodley and Paul. So it's not dead, but it might not fucking be available. So who knows? We'll see what happens.
And-
You're not
and
going to have
Rock-
one until August 27th, at least.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, until
That's
Woodley
so
and
far
Paul.
away.
End of the month. That's 3 weeks away.
Oh boy. And Rockfin is like a different Patreon.
It's like Patreon, except they don't
It's
have.
it's
they don't
it's
have-
the
it's not even
it's the-
Republican because I think they're like.
okay.
I think they're the opposite because they're based in Austin, so I think they're actually pretty liberal. But they don't even have a censorship department, so there's nobody looking into whatever the fuck you're posting.
So it's not the parlor of Patreons.
No, because the only reason, because Patreon also, you can do whatever, you can put whatever the fuck you want on Patreon. The issue with that is they're partnered with Vimeo. So anytime you put a video on Patreon, you're using Vimeo guidelines, and Vimeo fucks shit up. They're like YouTube. They Nazi the
Okay.
shit and they pull shit down.
I don't like that.
So Rockfin, I think you do it directly to it. So there's just no middle person. There's nobody checking it.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Thomas, we have a new 5-star review.
Oh yeah, read it.
You ready to hear it?
Yeah.
All right. This review is titled "Pepper Was Funnier with a Mullet." This is
Sure.
by Soft Weekly. That's a buddy of mine. To be completely honest, have not listened to his podcast, but I enjoy his.
You have not what? You
conversation.
cut out. What did you not do?
I have not listened to his podcast, but I
Okay.
have. I'm friends with the guy. We talk.
Okay.
He's one of my NASCAR buddies.
Oh,
Big Kyle Busch guy, if I
Okay.
remember right.
yeah,
But
yeah.
he said, someone needs to say it is the greatest podcast ever. I mean, the best. It's way better than Rushmore. It's not even close. Soft Weekly is the funniest guy on the internet.
So I
That's
haven't
what he
listened to it, but I mean, that might be true.
Yeah.
It's not like we're the fucking funniest podcast on the planet.
well, I would never make that claim. I would say, what do you think, real quick? What do you think is the funniest podcast on the planet, though?
Oh, I don't know. There was a moment in time where I thought History Hyenas was, but it's dead. It's dead. So funniest podcast on the planet, that's tough. There's not really a lot of funny ones anymore.
Keep it in mind, you have never listened to Cumtown. You don't listen to Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast. You
That
don't
is
listen to
true.
a lot of
So I
the
think
funniest
I would
podcasts.
like Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast. I don't really know what's prevented me from starting it. I think the only thing preventing me from starting it is I'll want to catch up. And that's a feat.
It's a tall task.
Yeah, so I don't think I'm not dedicating that yet. But Cumtown, Nick Mullins, I'm not super interested.
I understand that you say that with no knowledge.
Well, I get it because
But
you hated it too.
I
Let's
did.
not lest we forget. Not long ago, you thought it was awful. So I get that sometimes you'll get in it and then you'll realize, oh, I'm in this now.
Specifically, I thought I didn't like him.
Yeah,
Nick
yeah.
Mullen. But understand now that he is an autistic genius
Yeah.
that says the N-word.
Okay.
That's what he is.
Yeah, he
And
seems like a
it's fine.
try hard to me a little bit, but I might be off. I don't know the guy.
Man, he walks a tightrope
Yeah.
of being a try hard and being a not try hard enough.
Yeah, it's a weird conundrum where it seems like from the outside looking in, it seems like a guy trying really hard to seem like he's not trying hard.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
You nailed it.
Yeah,
You-
yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I
That's
get it.
exactly what it
Matt
is.
and Shane, I like Shane's stand-up I've seen is fine. The Gillian Keeves sketches are great, but I like Shane's when he's not doing written material like stand-up shit, like just watching him talk. I think he's a funny guy. I like his fucking delivery. I feel like I would like, and I hear Matt McCusker is the funnier of this year from everybody I know that listens. And I don't know what he looks like. I've never seen Matt McCusker unless he's in those sketches, and I didn't realize. I don't know what he looks like.
He's in a couple.
Never heard him speak.
He is a god among men, to be
Okay.
honest. And I mean, I'm saying that as a 100% straight American man,
Sure.
but I mean, he
Well,
is
not
just
100%.
okay.
That's rough.
90, all right, 89%.
Yeah,
you know?
we'll get it down.
Another podcast I think you would enjoy.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Now let me rephrase that. I don't think you would enjoy this,
Okay.
but this is number one with a bullet in my mind as the funniest podcast currently operating right now and also of all time, and that is Beach Cops.
Okay. Is that a podcast?
It is. It's a
Okay.
Patreon podcast.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. It costs $10.
Yeah.
Which is a lot.
Sure.
But and let me tell you right now, if you jump into the latest episode,
Yeah.
you're gonna have no idea what's
I've
going
been
on.
mentioned on that show, huh?
I think so. It is the least accessible podcast that I've ever found in my entire life.
That's Danish and O'Neill, or are they different people on that show?
Well, they are Danish and O'Neill,
Okay.
but the amount of fucking like references to other shows that they've done in the past, like Beach Cop or Boner City USA.
I thought that
and-
was Brendan Walsh.
nope. That is the
Boneyard.
Bone Zone.
Bone Zone.
Yeah.
Boneyard is a serious channel.
Yes.
Bonfire is Big J.
Crackle Crackle.
All right.
Yeah, you getting everything.
You catching
man.
up.
You're learning this weird world that we live in.
Yeah, there's
yeah.
I'm thinking about like podcasts I listen to regularly, and I think I've subscribed to like 106 right now. I can't think of any of them that are that funny.
Dude, you got to clean that shit out.
Yeah,
dude.
I do occasionally, and then I don't know. Like I think Bad Friends probably makes me laugh the most, but sometimes too it gets too in itself. Like I feel like if I showed it to somebody else on certain episodes, kind of I'm sure like Beach Cops is, they would just
Yeah.
be like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
But the chemistry that fucking what's the Asian guy's name? Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino have is pretty incredible.
I mean, I feel like-
Whiskey Ginger guest dependent can be very funny.
Well, that's exactly what I was going to say. Andrew Santino could talk to a spray bottle for 2 hours.
Well, I don't know because I've heard him
Be
talk to some like
entertaining.
equivalent of spray bottles when it comes to comedy, and it's not very good. He tries, but there's some shitty guests on there too.
Travis Kelce is a guest that
Yeah.
automatically sticks out in my mind. That was surprisingly very good.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we're doing the thing where we are a podcast talking about other podcasts.
Yeah, to be fair, that's your fault this time.
True.
You were
I'll take
educating me.
full responsibility for that.
You have another podcast. It's out now.
Yeah. Hey, Thomas, what do you know about Galileo?
What do I know about Galileo? They say it in Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen
That's hilarious because that's what Chip said too.
from Night of the Opera, 1976.
Yeah. So this week's
Freddie Mercury
episode
never got a chance to be a solo artist.
is true. Oh, full circle, dude.
Yeah.
There you go.
What's up? Full Circle was a Creed album when they got back together in 2009.
A perfect circle.
A Perfect Circle was a band and something no one can draw, which you would think if they're the greatest artists, they'd be able to draw a perfect circle.
You can't use a not a protractor, but the other thing,
The circle.
a circle maker.
Stencil?
It's something.
I don't know. You know how to draw?
No.
I feel like everybody knows how. Just some people don't want to put in effort.
No, I mean
You fucking use a pencil. Make lines.
my hands aren't very steady. I'm much more of a brute force guy, not a detail guy.
Okay. All right. Okay. Is that our only 5-star review?
Yes.
Anything been happening in the NASCAR? Is it NASCAR season?
NASCAR is on the Olympic break right now.
What does that mean?
Well, that means that for no good reason they decided to take 2 weeks off in the middle of summer. and
Nobody watching
everybody hates
NASCAR
it.
is tuning into the Tokyo Olympics.
True.
That's fucking stupid. Is it
Has-
bitch? Is it bitch fucking season?
For me, yeah.
All right. All right. All right.
I'm having a sexual renaissance right now.
What does that mean?
I mean,
Oh, you lost your virginity. 16 years ago today?
yep, at 14 years old, yeah.
Congratulations, man. You were old, late bloomer.
Mhm.
That's congrats. Where was it?
The
JCPenney's?
movie was Running with Scissors.
Never seen
the
that. That's
where-
an Indian thing, Native American thing.
I don't know. I didn't pay attention to the movie because I was too busy getting pussy for the first time.
What's more dangerous than running with scissors? A 14-year-old having unprotected sex.
True. With a girl with a mustache.
Was it at a mall? Why does she have a mustache?
Thomas, these are all questions that you're asking that I don't know if I have all the answers to be
What was her
honest.
name?
Chelsea.
Chelsea? How old was she? How old was she?
She was 17.
Oh, that's illegal and gross.
Yeah. it's
That's
almost
illegal
child
and
molestation.
gross. That makes sense. I had the same age gap my first time.
I can confidently say that is the worst sex that I've ever had.
Yeah. I don't even remember mine.
I've never felt a scratchy pussy other than that moment.
Okay.
It was very weird.
Yeah, mine was outside of a JCPenney in a bush, and it was probably 40 degrees. So it wasn't fun.
That is disgusting.
Yeah, Singing River Mall. Shout out. Go Shea, Mississippi.
You had a bush bitch in front of JC Penney.
Yeah, Kyle Busch bitch. Back to NASCAR. Back to your Kyle and my Bush.
There we go.
All right. That's
That's
a new
great.
thing I'm trying out. I was like, all right. And that means like, hey, you change the subject, like get on to what's next.
Okay.
All right.
Now I kind of want to get into your bush bitch.
No, that was it. I just told
How
the
do you,
whole
I mean,
thing.
how do you did you have sex to completion in a bush?
Yeah. Well, not in it, but like behind it.
Okay.
You remember the JCPenney? Were you living here around then?
Yeah, my wife worked extensively at the JC Penney.
Oh, I didn't know that.
My
Well,
wife
this
was
is-
probably in the
this-
store. when
this
you
would have
were-
been before your wife was old enough to work, for sure.
okay.
She
How
wouldn't have
old
been
were
able to have it up 12.
you? That's too young.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for
Is
sure.
is that why you are the way you are now?
Well, I mean, I guess I don't know
Because
what
you
you mean
got
by that.
molested?
I don't know what you mean by that, but probably.
That's too young to have sex, Thomas.
Well, tomato, tomato.
Okay. No,
I mean, 12
that's
and
not-
14 is not that different.
It's wildly vastly different.
Was Running with Scissors PG-13 movie, or did you have a parent with you?
Dude, I don't know. No parents for sure.
Okay.
We got dropped off and picked up.
Okay.
And everyone involved that wasn't us was none the wiser
Oh, was it there? Like in it?
in the movie theater.
Oh my God, that's wild. At 14
Yeah.
and 17. Well, I guess
Uh-huh.
she was 17. You could have gotten a rated R movie. Why is her parents dropping her off at 17 years old?
She's too irresponsible to operate a vehicle.
Okay. Well, that's how you get a scratchy pussy.
I don't remember if she's the one that's dead or if she.
Rest in
I
peace.
have no idea what she's up to now.
Rest in peace.
I know there was a couple of girls that I had sexual relations with very early that died. I'm
Okay.
not taking any.
Now, was it? I was say,
responsibility
did that were those connected in any way?
No, absolutely not.
I've been watching a lot of Unusual Suspects on Hulu.
Oh yeah.
It's like a true crime show, but here's the thing. Every time they like, oh, this is the guy. We got him. Then he takes a polygraph. We got his blood sample. It's never that because the show is called Unusual Suspects. So it's always somebody you don't think, and they don't reveal it to the last 5 minutes.
Somebody
so
out of left
whoever is
field.
suspected for the first 40 minutes of the show, you know they don't got him.
I hate that.
Yeah.
I hate shows that
It's
are like so.
formulaic.
Yeah, that's exactly the word I was going to use. Where it's like
Yeah. I'm like, oh, we got
that-
11 minutes left. It's this one.
yeah, you
This
know
is
it's
the
a
guy now.
misdirect the entire time. I
Yeah.
fucking hate that.
Yeah. It's called Unusual Suspects. And then I've been watching The Chase. It's a game show. All right. What are you doing?
What's the chase?
It's a game
Like
show.
the NASCAR chase?
No. It's a trivia game.
Oh, all right. That sounds way less fun than going fast.
Yeah, that James. Do you remember the James guy that was coming on Pat McAfee for a while that won Jeopardy a bunch? Sports gambling guy.
Actually, yes.
Yeah, he was on The Chase first, and it was wild because I didn't know that was him. And we were watching The Chase, and it was from like 2014. And I was like, this guy's fucking killing it. Like he was murdering the show. He was answering everything. And his name was James. I was like, God, he looks familiar. And I looked up James The Chase to see who he was, and it came up like he had won Jeopardy like 43 times. He won Who Wants to Be a Millionaire once. He won The Chase. He worked on that show as a producer for a while.
Oh, that's the professional sports gambler guy.
yeah.
It must
that
be
dude.
really cool to be like that kind of autistic.
Yeah. And you know, he
I guess it's
bets-
called like Asperger's. or
on sports. He's won. I think he's banked like netted like $200,000. But
Like
you know why that's
documented.
so impressive is because his like thing, like his gimmick, is he doesn't bet more than $2. He bets 50 cents to $2 on every wager. That's it, and he's won over 200 grand.
Well, I want to say that's stupid, but I'm not that guy.
I want to say that's probably also not true, but that's on his Wikipedia.
Okay.
I would imagine once he won $2 million from Jeopardy, he started upping the wager a little bit.
So
He
we were
put fucking
talking
50
about
on the Mets.
like Asperger's.
Hey,
today,
dude, did
'cause-
Trevor Bauer beat up a girl or something?
Oh, I don't know. Apparently something happened.
All right, I
It's
just
not
saw that for the
good.
first time today.
Marcelo Zuna definitely hit his chick.
Oh yeah, well listen to that name, you know.
Oh, that's racist though.
Yeah,
Like
I know,
that's
I was trying to
actually
be- I was trying to
that's
be funny, but
actually
that's-
100.
That actually came out really racist. But no, Trevor Bauer. My wife was like, "Who's Trevor Bauer?" I was like, "Oh, dude, picture." I was like, "Great dude. He's fucking. I hate baseball, but this dude's hilarious. Like his Twitter's incredible." And she just turns the phone around. And it's this girl's like battered face. It's like, "Well, he's being investigated." I was like, "Oh, that's too bad." He's one of the good ones.
Hell of a right arm and turns out right fist too.
Yeah, he's one of the only guys that makes baseball fun. Only when he's not playing it. Baseball's only fun when that guy's talking and not playing baseball.
He's one of those guys where he's either like all the way fucking on. Well, no, he's not. I wouldn't say he's not like an unhittable guy,
Mhm.
but he has some really bad games. And
I think he gets in people's heads too.
true, but seeing him mad at himself is
Yeah.
very entertaining.
Is it?
Yeah, like when he
Cool.
has bad games, it's sometimes better than his gooder games.
What were you saying before I said Trevor Bauer's name?
I don't know.
You were getting off on like a whole thing,
Who knows?
and I interrupted you with Trevor Bauer.
Oh, autistic people.
Yes.
So Chris Chan,
Asperger's.
found out who Chris Chan was this week.
He'll be on the podcast soon.
But we were talking about Galileo tonight, and I mean, no chance that like Galileo, Michelangelo, all these fucking dudes, like they're all fucking Asperger's.
Okay, one of those is a Ninja Turtle.
Obviously.
Who's Mike Galileo?
He's the guy that made the telescope, figured out.
Oh, that guy, telescope guy, the sun guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I know
Discovered
Galileo.
sunspots.
Yeah.
Discovered like gravity things.
Yeah, good for him.
Made the thermometer.
He got killed for it, didn't he?
No, he died at 77 old age.
Somebody got killed. I want to say somebody got killed for questioning Galileo. I think that was a thing.
No, he was very unpopular when he was alive because the
Okay.
church was like, no, God does all that shit. He was like,
Yeah.
no, actually, it's
Because
science.
he was the one that said the earth revolves around the sun
Yes.
and proved that. And people thought it
Uh-huh.
was like he was a fucking Satan worshiper. Like he didn't
Yeah.
believe in God. Okay, I thought they killed him.
Yeah. He spent like time in prison and stuff,
Wow.
which we discussed. Like, can you imagine how much more he would
Who's
have
we?
done? Me.
What did you talk about this on?
Oh, Phil Cron and I on
Yeah.
History Buffs, the
Okay.
new podcast that I released.
There you go.
We released. He
Sure.
released.
I released.
You released.
Yeah, I fucking did all the work. I'm not even on that show, and I did the work.
And but yeah, like if he didn't get locked up and didn't spend all that fucking time in prison, he would have done so much more, maybe.
You think so? Because
Yeah, I
I mean,
think
you
so.
gotta think after you've done that, like all those revolutionary things, you gotta tap out at some point. You can't
No,
just
not this
keep
guy.
fucking proving shit.
Not this guy. This guy was a fucking machine. Dude.
Thomas Edison, they say he had 10,000 patents, one for every
Yeah,
week he
Thomas
was alive
Edison
or something.
Was kind of a dickhead too.
Well, they said he stole like 8,000 of them.
Um,
Or I guess he didn't steal the patent. He stole the inventions and he patented them because other people were too stupid to do so.
so he, Henry Ford, and the guy that founded Firestone Tires used to go on camping trips.
Sure.
Yeah.
And Steve Vanilla.
If you're interested in that story, go look it up yourself. But hilarious.
Okay. Well, I don't feel like any of those three people are funny.
No, go. I mean, just if you're interested in that, go look it up. It's pretty
Okay.
funny.
I would never look
Anyways.
that up.
What have you been doing?
Who's your
Thomas?
favorite inventor?
Inventor?
Yeah.
Probably
Oh, that'd be a good
Michelangelo.
Rushmore. We could do a Rushmore of inventors.
Yeah.
Michelangelo
that'd be
didn't invent anything, you fucking idiot. He was a painter. You're thinking of Da Vinci.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Michelangelo's a goddamn painter and sculptor. He
Touche.
didn't invent stuff. He
So
invented statues. or
I've
whatever.
said I've referenced Michelangelo
Yeah.
over the course of tonight probably 4 times
Yeah.
and been wrong.
You've been thinking of the
every
wrong guy.
single one.
He's
Yeah.
the painter and the Ninja Turtle, but Da Vinci.
They're all pasta eating faggots, fucking coming up
What?
with shit. In their
Michelangelo's
brains,
not
dude.
Italian.
Yeah, Michelangelo.
All right, it's
That's the
probably
most
Italian.
Italian name I've ever
He
fucking
might be
heard, dude.
Italian. Are
They're
they all
all fucking-
Italian?
Yeah, dude. They're all eating fucking
Pizza?
tomato gravy and fucking what's the shit? Pesto. They're all a bunch of fucking.
I'm not a big pesto. I
queers.
don't really like pesto.
Oh, I love a good pesto.
It's a weird color.
It's
That's the
gotta
green one.
be-
That's the green one.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I don't know about
heavy
that.
basil.
Oh, I
It's
don't
got to
know.
be a good pesto.
I had
Shitty
a-
pesto sucks.
I had a pepperoni, basil, and honey pizza earlier.
Ooh,
It was
how
good.
does
Hot honey,
How does
like a sriracha
oh.
honey.
okay?
It was really
How
good.
does honey play into that equation? Because
They do it like a circle drizzle over the top. It's fucking good.
good, though.
Sweet, and the pepperoni was spicy, and the honey was sweet. The honey was spicy too, but it was fucking good. It's really good. Pine House Pizza in Austin, Texas. It was good.
Hmm.
It's a brewery
just-
too.
I feel like the honey wouldn't fit in that equation. But I
Look,
guess
man,
does.
it worked. I got some leftovers if you want it.
I'll be there in 10.5 hours.
Okay. See you then. Talk.
Hey,
Just welcome to Rushmore Podcast.
Yeah.
My name is. You want to get into this goddamn topic, or what are we doing?
I mean, are we doing it now?
I don't care when we do it, man. But you're just sitting there. Look, you're literally spinning around in your chair, not saying anything.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Took things earlier, and they're kicking in.
Oh,
okay?
What'd you take? Let's
Hanging
talk about
out,
it.
dude.
Let's talk about it. Was it? I mean, your own video, so show me. What? Let me see. What is that? Keep it still. Oh, dude, I need some of that.
Yeah.
I'm into that. Yeah, but that normally makes you that made the last episodes we did those on good. You talked.
Oh
more.
yeah. No, we're doing good. This is a great.
I know we're doing great. I'm not doubting it at all. You just got quiet for a minute. You forgot what you were doing.
Oh, I did.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
how do you feel about the Max Verstappen Lewis Hamilton drama, Thomas?
I don't think there was any drama. I don't think either one of them did anything wrong.
Okay.
I think they're two dramatic pussies that want to point the fucking blame at the other one. And one's real old and one's real young, and they're both fucking cocky, and it's a dick swinging contest. And it was a totally fair move on both accounts. It's just shit that happens sometimes in racing.
You understand F1.
Yeah, that's it.
Incredible. You've never watched a second of a race, and you understand.
I saw that movie Rush with Chris Hemsworth like 7 years ago.
I still gotta see that.
It's so goddamn good. Ron Howard, shout out. And then I watched Hot Ones episode with Matt Damon today, and they were asking Matt Damon about his favorite sporting events, and he was talking about going to F1 races and shit. And they showed a picture of him in the crowd of an F1 race.
So you know what's crazy? The F1 race where like all the crazy shit happened, the British Grand Prix.
Yeah.
Guess who Lewis Hamilton's guests were?
Matt Damon and Ben Affleck.
No.
Who? The Prince.
You're up in that realm
of Tibet. Dax Shepard, Matthew McConaughey. It would have had to be Matthew McConaughey because it was in Austin.
No, you have to shut the fuck up. I said the British Grand Prix.
Oh, British. Tom Hardy,
Cruise,
Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt, Michael Keaton.
No, this isn't fun for anybody.
Okay. I'm guessing. I don't know.
The dude from Star Wars, the white guy.
Mark Hamill.
No, the other one.
The Han Solo.
Yeah.
Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
Still kicking.
So Harrison
He's crashed a plane 4 times.
Yeah. Prolifically bad. Yeah. Prolifically bad pilot for sure.
I think he thinks he's like, I flew the fucking Millennium Falcon. I can do this.
Dude,
shit.
and if you listen to for like a couple months after Kobe died, I got really into aviation radio. So you can look up like aviation radio where it's like Cessna 128 to tower is tower Cessna 128. It's like permission to land in your mom's pussy and like shit like that. We're like
Canyon,
there.
Canyon.
Listening to Harrison Ford on the fucking radio.
Oh, you can hear him?
Oh, dude, it is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
He doesn't even try half the time.
Yeah.
He's just like, hey, we're gonna take off, and like, okay, we need you to taxi down this runway. He's like, I'm already on the other runway. They're like, we need you to be on this runway. That runway is for oncoming traffic. He's like, I'm already on it. What do you want me to do? And like, just hang out. Let me see if I can fix this. And then a plane lands and like almost kills him. He's like, a plane just passed me. And they're like, well, yeah, you're on the wrong runway. Hey, he's hilariously bad on the radio.
You ever tune into Bill Burr? He's like, hey, I'm fucking flying here.
Hey, I'm over here now.
You ever listen to that?
Andrew Dice Clay? Yeah, dude.
No, I mean, if you tune into Harrison Ford, can't you tune into Bill Burr?
Probably could.
How are you finding those?
Just YouTube, you know.
Oh, okay. These are recorded happenings?
Yeah.
I thought you were like listening to it live. Like, oh, I called Harrison Ford in the air.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. I thought that would be really strange. But yeah, he's wrecked him a couple times. He just got injured and hospitalized filming fucking Indiana Jones 6. No, that's not a joke. That sounds like a bit. That's true.
He's very old.
Yeah. Oh my God. I saw a trailer today. Clint Eastwood has a new movie coming out. He's acting.
Christ.
He made it and he's acting in it. Not even trying, by the way.
He never has really.
Yeah, that macho stuff is overrated. Do you remember when he talked to a chair like it was Obama?
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw. Did you see that? That was the most ridiculous shit ever. And everybody thought he was senile, yelling at the chair like he was Obama. He was 81 then. He's 92.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
Have you heard the like?
Do you
the
miss
song?
Obama every day?
No, you know who I miss. If
What?
we're gonna be honest,
What?
I kind of miss Donnie Trump, dude.
Do you?
Because right now I have no idea like what's going on.
Yeah.
With
Well, then,
the
yeah, I guess you could with him. You couldn't get away with it. You couldn't get away from it.
Yeah. I have no
you got to
idea.
update every fucking day whether you liked it or not.
I have no idea what the president's doing today.
Yeah.
Whenever Donald Trump was in office, a news report would
It's
be
like you had a
he-
pal.
Yeah, it was like he said this. It's like there's no way he said that.
Yeah,
And then you look up the video. It's like, oh shit, he said that, and then more shit after
yeah,
that.
they said way worse than that. They left
Yeah.
off the N words.
I mean, dude, like him or not, and I mean, I don't think he was like a good president,
Sure.
but by far the most funny president ever.
Yeah.
More
I
than we
think-
could ever hope for.
Yeah. I think Obama's funny when he tries to be funny. Like, I think he could be funny if the material's funny. I think Trump is a
Okay.
naturally funny person without
Obama
the attempt.
has incredible delivery.
Yes. And I think he has a really good sense of humor. I think he gets
True.
it.
All that. Obama has incredible comedic timing for
Yep,
sure.
100%.
I've heard him on like the
Zach
Dinners or
Galifianakis
whatever.
shit, too.
yeah. True. Yeah.
Yeah, Between Two Ferns, he's good on that.
He's good on that shit.
Yep.
He's good on that shit. Okay. But as far as like I asked somebody this recently, and I want your opinion on it because you might be the only person I can think of that might have a decent answer.
Okay.
So, as far as a person that would be as entertaining as Trump, can you think of anybody in America right now that could possibly even get close to him as a president?
What do you that I mean? Do you mean that I think they do a good job, or that they would?
No. I mean, just being
Off the
entertaining
rails.
as a president, off the rails. I try to think of pro wrestlers.
Now,
couldn't
am I
think of-
considering somebody I think could actually win it, or just anybody?
no anybody?
Gary Busey.
That would be interesting.
Would have said John McAfee, but rest in peace.
Rest in peace for sure. It's so crazy. We're hitting on so many things that came up on History Buffs.
Is that going to be out?
Yeah, at some point.
No, it's not. It won't be out. The one that y'all did tonight, because this will be out later.
Oh no, not tonight.
Yeah, I'll put these out quickly. I don't fuck around. We got to plan something for episode 200.
Oh, true. Yeah. If
next-
anybody has any ideas for episode 200, hit us
next
up
month.
at
I think it's the-
rushmorepodcast@gmail.com.
I think it's the week of September 18th, and we're going to be, you and I will be in person in like 3 weeks to do a few of these. So we might need to do something then.
Can you think of anybody else other than Gary Busey?
I'm trying to think. Anybody other than Gary Busey?
Tom
Alex
Cruise.
Jones.
Yeah, but see, we already talked about that. Alex Jones is a good option, but he's a little bit too much.
Okay.
He's
I
like
also
too
think
over
he
the
might.
top.
I also think he might take it seriously if he got in there.
Oh,
like he would
100% take it.
Yeah, he would want to impact change or whatever the fuck.
I
gay
feel
shit.
like he would be the first president to take their shirt off during a press conference.
Yeah, Michael Richards. No,
Tom Cruise, dude. I feel like that might be a good one.
that would be good, but I think that I don't think he would let loose. He would let publicists do all the work. While I think
Yeah.
he's eccentric and crazy enough, I don't think he would. I don't think he'd let it go.
But he would try to overact everything.
Would he?
You know what I'm saying? Like in speeches and stuff, he would try to overact. Like
Hey, first of all, I don't know what you're implying here, but Tom Cruise is an incredible actor.
he's
Let's not act like he fucking
he's really good.
overacts. Okay,
He's also a crazy person.
he's an insane person, but he's a great actor.
Yeah,
Does not
he
get
would
the
be-
respect. I think because he's so crazy and because he believes in like alien things or whatever, people don't take him seriously as an actor. Bro, Days of Thunder, get the fuck out of Cocktail, get the fuck out of here. Those are my go-to
Okay.
Tom Cruises. Think of another Tom Cruise movie. Dare you?
Oh, I'll tell you.
Interview with a
one of-
vampire?
Hold on, shut the fuck up. One of the most underrated movies of all time, Minority Report.
Oh, Night
That
and Day.
movie is incredible.
Mission Impossible 5 Ghost Protocol?
Never seen it.
Me either. What else did he do?
I've never seen any movie that you said.
You never seen
Before that.
Night? You never seen Interview with the Vampire?
No,
What? You didn't see Days of Thunder, the NASCAR movie?
no.
With Tom Cruise?
I saw a documentary about how it was made. Never seen the movie.
Oh my god, that's wild! You're wearing the fucking flag.
Yeah.
You're wearing the goddamn. You're bleeding the colors. You've never
Mhm.
seen the work of art that they produced, the number one NASCAR relic of our time.
Do you think
Days
it's
of
weird
Thunder.
that the
Risky
NASCAR
business.
the NASCAR logo is just the gay pride flag?
I think it's on purpose. I don't think it's weird. I think it's a joke. I think they're
Oh.
making fun of these people.
You know,
and have been
it's
for a long time.
oh, okay.
It's more specifically Jeff Gordon, one of their own, who is part of that community.
the Rainbow Warrior.
Yeah, the
Real quick,
Rainbow Warrior.
it's his birthday today.
Jeff Gordon's birthday?
Yeah, it's his
Wow.
birthday.
Rest
today.
in peace. That's beautiful.
No, he's doing great. You know, he's VP at Hendrick Motorsports now. He stepped down from his TV job.
None of that matters. TV job. What did they do?
He was on the Fox broadcast.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, they broadcast races still?
Not racists.
Races.
races.
Is there only one type of NASCAR?
No, they have multiple series.
So which one's the one?
The Cup series
Okay.
Used
and
to
those are the
be-
regular cars. Those are like the Monte Carlos.
used to be the Nextel Cup and the Winston Cup.
Okay. Now it's just the Cup
Now it's just the Cup.
to be inclusive.
To
So you don't- Alienate all the Nextel people and the Winston people.
kind of.
I have a friend named Winston, really good guitar player.
I have a
sings
friend named Winston,
Beautiful harmonies.
incredible graphic designer and artist.
Oh, Winston Gambro, he'll come up
Yeah.
later. You want to get into this goddamn topic?
No, I want to talk more about NASCAR.
We
So
already
then
literally talked about all of it.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Dale Earnhardt
And then-
Jr. never won a championship,
And then under that is the Xfinity series, which used to be the Busch series.
and that's trucks.
That's like no,
Okay,
that's like the series under. So they have less horsepower.
right. Well, you don't
Less
bring a horse to a
downforce.
car fight.
And then under that, they have the truck series,
Sure.
which you think as a layman are like normal sized trucks. I've been next to one. They are comically small vehicles.
Yeah, they're tiny, so they move
They're
quick. They're like
fucking
S10s.
Like, yeah.
I know
tiny.
trucks, bro.
And then under that, you have the NASCAR Wheeling series, which is open wheel. Like
What does that mean? If you open the wheel, all the air is going to go out.
they run on dirt and stuff. They're like open wheel series.
Okay,
And
and,
then
that's where
I
Carl
think-
Larson shines.
Well, Kyle Larson just won a fucking
That's the
modified
races.
race and an outlaw race.
He's the M-word guy.
Yes,
For people listening, Pepper's
Uh-huh.
favorite.
he is actually my favorite. Yeah,
Is he really?
yeah. Number
Yeah.
5, dude.
Was he your favorite before that? That's what I want to know. I don't think so.
No,
I don't think so. I think that's
No.
what did it.
I'm okay.
Yeah. And your least favorite is Bubba Wallace. I know. I see what's going on here.
Well, no, Bubba Wallace
He's
isn't
not a good racer.
driver.
He's not a good driver.
He's
But
not good.
but
he
was
got
he your
top-
least favorite before that? Before that thing
no,
happened?
no, no.
All right,
My-
yep,
My
see?
least favorite. Let's see who
This
is my
makes
least
sense.
favorite.
Were you a Jeff Gordon guy or a Dale Earnhardt guy when you were younger?
Jeff Gordon.
Oh wow, faggot. What?
Saw that coming from a mile away, dude.
Yeah. Oh, dude, did you know? Oh man, so I'm on a Matt Damon kick right now because he's doing the rounds. Never really liked Matt Damon. Never been a big fan of his acting. He actually used to bother me a little bit. But listening to him on podcast this week, he's a pretty funny dude that definitely doesn't take the shit too seriously. So I like that. But he's in trouble right now. So he's promoting this new movie Stillwater, where he plays what he calls a roughneck. That's what he keeps calling him. Every time he says it, I know he wants to say like redneck hick motherfucker, but he just keeps saying roughneck. And he went and like lived in Oklahoma and shit. I don't know what the fuck, but got in character. And
He just,
anyways,
he
you know what he's in trouble for?
For no longer saying the word faggot.
Yeah, because he was
I saw that.
he's like, it's a great word. He's like, my friends, he's like, we would say it all the time because we thought it was funny. He's like, I know that's not okay. He's like, but the word really has like a sting to it, you know?
Oh, it's great.
And I was like, yeah. I was like, I agree with everything he's saying. And he's only saying he doesn't say it anymore because he's supposed to. But
Yeah.
he's still calling Ben Affleck a faggot over some pasta.
Apparently his daughter was like, "Daddy, that's a bad word," and he was like, "Shut up! Are you a fucking Democrat? You fucking faggot!"
Yeah, you fucking
and then
faggot.
she's like, "No,
She's like, Daddy's still in character.
this is abuse."
He's a roughneck. Anyways, Matt Damon, shout out.
Yeah, they
Good-
used the
a
word
known
roughneck
faggot user.
on that space movie where they went to space, Armageddon.
That wasn't Matt Damon. That's Ben Affleck.
I understand that, but they use that same word roughneck,
Okay.
which is not a real word.
Yeah. Well, he's like, that's what they like to be called down there in Oklahoma. I
No,
don't know why I turned into Matthew McConaughey, but that's what Matt Damon said.
no.
And he's like,
He,
and we came in there and they were like, oh, these Hollywood liberals, they're just here to poke fun of us. He's like, but
you know what?
once we told them that we love roughneck culture or some shit like that, they were like, yeah, you're in.
That's cool. That's like, okay, just replace roughneck with black.
I thought he's
And
gonna.
then- and then see
every
how
time he
that
says it, I
sounds.
hear redneck hick. I hear
understand
like
that.
these fucking hillbillies.
I understand that. But listen, at this time and in America, we don't need to make
What would you do if you were offered a black role?
listen,
Where would you go?
here's the deal. We don't need to divide people by addressing a certain population of people by a certain name, you know?
I
We
think
need
do.
to all come together.
Nope.
Okay?
Nope.
All right.
Not
What
into
would
it.
I do if I
If
was
you were offered a black role and you were
Okay.
like, I don't think I can take that role, but they're like, here's $3 billion and a bottle of perfume of your wife's pussy scent.
Okay, so I mean, 100%. I'm like, yes, I will do literally anything to make.
But
this
we
happen.
have to. We
But-
called you because you're a method actor. So how are you going to get
Okay.
into this role?
Here's the deal, Thomas. It would be very odd. I would be very skeptical because number one, I've never acted in anything professionally
That's what they want.
or recreationally.
Yep, they're looking for somebody with a clean palate that's not
Okay.
biased.
So I am a Dixie plate with not a speck of food.
Ooh,
on
you can't
it.
say
That-
Dixie.
That's what I
Can't
am.
say Dixie.
Okay.
All right.
In what scenario?
As you as a black man, you can't say Dixie.
Okay. All right.
Keep
so
going.
in this made up scenario where they're gonna make me put shoe polish on my fucking face.
Oh
and,
my God, that's racist.
and say the N word. But
You don't say
So,
that.
I will do
This black guy's a
literally anything.
scientist. He's not saying the N word.
$3 billion,
Yes, and a bottle of perfume.
which I could obtain with 1/1000th of my wealth.
Okay, so you're saying that your wife is worthless.
No, I'm saying she
Would
so-
give it to you for free.
Yeah,
But if you were a black man,
anyways, we're getting way off topic here.
okay.
Yes, tell me all the other awesome stuff that comes with this, Thomas.
No, I need you to tell me. What are you doing to get into character? Where are you going? How are you going to acclimate? How are you going to prepare for the role?
Whatever they told me to do.
They don't tell you. That's why they hired you. They trust you to figure it out.
Okay, that would never happen.
So you're turning down $3 billion.
I'm taking it.
You can't take it. You got to get into the role.
So the $3 billion is
You get paid at completion.
if I do good.
No, just if you do it. But they're
I'll
not going to
do
let you do it unprepared. They're not going to ever say action.
So I'll come in there day one and be like, "Hey guys, what's up? I'm black. You know,
Right.
yeah, all the stuff you want." And
Okay,
they're
where'd
like,
you learn that? Where'd you
sucks."
learn that from, though? Like, where'd you go
That's
to
just
learn
me.
those,
That's
those
just me.
terms? That's you? You
That's
just know
just me.
that from the streets.
So
Do
what
you
they're
have,
gonna
did
do?
you have black people in Columbus?
What? Yeah. So what they're gonna?
Okay.
I didn't mean that in the
Okay.
way that it looked on video.
All right.
Okay. Stop,
Okay.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop. Full stop. Pause.
Okay.
As you know,
All right.
what
He
what's gonna
he just mouthed the good ones.
no. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna show up and I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, what's up? I'm Pepper. I'm acting this way."
Pepper
They're
is
like,
not a black guy name.
exactly. They're gonna be like, "This sucks. This is not a black guy thing."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, okay, interesting. I guess the black people that you're thinking of are, maybe different than the ones that I'm thinking of. So maybe you educate me." So I'm gonna force them.
You're gonna tell that
be-
to the director.
yes.
You're fired. We're getting Matt Damon.
Well, I don't like that.
Yeah, well, that's it. That's how it went.
I miss out on $3 billion.
He played a black guy on Invictus.
Here's no. Listen, here's the deal.
He's from
the deal.
South
No, no.
Africa.
Listen, Africa. So here's the deal. They're gonna say that I'm doing a bad job. I'm
Yep.
gonna be like, "You're right." You know
Sure.
why? Because I have not lived the black experience.
Which is what you were supposed to do for months before you showed up on set. That's the whole
True.
point.
So filming is gonna be delayed, however long it needs to, until they.
Till Kwanzaa.
I don't like that. Until they make me.
Yeah.
Learn this part.
But
So
they,
it's
they
like-
gave you the part because they trusted that you would do that on your own.
Okay.
So
I
what would you
think-
do to learn it? Where would you go?
I think I'm trying to think of what the end goal is in your twisted little fucked up.
I'm just
brain.
wondering. I want to know your
I
answer.
think you want me to do a black voice.
No, you're going on forever and ever and ever. And I asked you one question: where would you go to acclimate? Where would you go to live the black experience?
Martin Luther King Boulevard.
Wow, that's probably the most racist thing you could have said in that scenario.
No,
I think so.
I could have said wait.
In what? In any city?
No,
Okay, which one? Yeah. Okay.
Most.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
All right. All right. Yeah. Let's move on. You want to get into this topic?
no.
Okay. no, I get it.
I want to get to
I
the point
get
where I
it.
get $3 billion. I don't want to tell you
you
what
got
I'm
to
going to do.
You got to shoot the movie.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm that guy now.
All right. So do it. Do your thing. Do it. Be that guy. I
Be
said,
that
hey,
guy.
hey man, how was your day? I heard Jessica left you, man. How you holding up?
Man, no, I'm not gonna do it.
All right, cut. Scene.
I'll
All
send
right.
you a video later.
All right.
I have been working on a specific character voice.
Okay. You trying to get into acting?
No, I just do it for fun at work.
Yeah.
And I got a couple
Hey.
characters that I do.
Would you say your coworkers are mostly white?
Oh no, it's a
Hispanic.
complete mixed bag.
Oh, what does that mean?
Like across all races and cultures.
Okay. All right. Is that good
Yeah, it's
to
fun.
you? Do you think that's good?
I think that's good. Yes,
That's what's important.
I
All
think that's good. Yes,
right. Okay. Good.
yes, that is good.
All right. That's what they want to hear. And that's what I
Who's-
like. That's what I like about you.
Who's they?
The producers
Okay.
of the movie. What's the name
Am
of
I
the
gonna
movie?
get? Am I gonna get? Am I gonna get $3 million? $3
$3
billion.
billion if you complete the movie
Okay.
without them having to call Matt Damon, who has played a South African in Invictus.
I kill Matt Damon.
Can't.
Can.
They tried that in Team America. You can't.
Okay. They haven't met my SEAL Team.
Did you see how
7.
much money they're getting?
I have SEAL Team 7.
Did you see how much money they're getting? Trey Parker and Matt Stone?
$900 million.
Yeah.
And they're doing 6 movies.
14 movies and up to season 30 of South Park.
And you know what?
14 movies, one a year.
Anybody else, I would say that they're setting them up for failure.
No, I think they can do it.
They could write a movie that would be better than no, I will say this with confidence. They will write a movie that's better than any movie that's come out in the past 2 fucking years.
Have you watched Jungle Cruise?
They will write it in 30 days.
Okay.
And it will be better than any movie that's come out in the past 2 fucking years.
All right. Yeah,
And it's
Wolf of Wall
what it
Street. That
is.
was like almost 10 years ago now.
10 years, yes.
It was 7 years ago, but yeah, close. Did you watch Jungle Cruise yet?
Jungle Cruise
Yeah, with The Rock and Emily Blunt.
doesn't sound like a movie that I would like.
It just came out. You gonna watch the Suicide
Sounds
Squad?
racist, dude.
You gonna watch the Suicide Squad? Well, The Rock's
Jungle
black.
Cruise?
The Rock's a
I
black
like
guy.
that. We keep talking at the same time. I don't like this.
I don't
Zoom
care.
shit fucking sucks.
All right, well, we're gonna be in
Thomas,
person soon.
Thomas, I'm so
August
tired with your
26th.
with your dilly dally. And are you ready to get in this goddamn topic?
Yeah.
This week we are doing our Rushmore of solo artists, musical.
What? No,
Musical
just
artist.
Best solo artist of all time.
Yeah, best solo musical artist.
No, just best solo artist. I'll go first.
Son of a
Michelangelo.
bitch. I fucked up.
Michelangelo.
God damn it! All right.
One of the greatest painters of all time. Obviously, he was so good that you think he was an inventor. You've been using him over and over and over again. The David sculpture he did, that's artistry. But the Sistine Chapel, the finger with his dick out. to
Sistine
the-
Chapel
to
doesn't
God.
look that cool up close.
Hey, the finger to God
Motherfucker knew
with your
that it
nuts
was going to
out.
be viewed from 100 feet away.
Yeah, he drew
Sistine
it.
Chapel isn't that fucking sick ass up close.
When's the last time you went?
Keep that in mind. Keep that in fucking mind, dude.
When's the last time you
That's
went?
all I'm fucking saying.
When's the last time
Fuck
you
that
went?
motherfucker.
When's the last time you went?
Go eat some pizza, you bitch.
Also was a Ninja
Italian
Turtle.
bitch.
Also was a Ninja Turtle. The best one.
Italian
The
bitch.
best Ninja Turtle with nunchucks.
Go jerk off with some fucking pesto, you fucking Italian little painter ass bitch. Ain't
All right.
shit.
Is this your black
Michelangelo.
character that hates Italians?
No. That would be funny. That's a good character. I'm gonna write that down.
Okay. All right.
Hey!
Yeah, Michelangelo is my number 4 and the greatest artist of all time. Solo artist.
My number 4 on my Rushmore of solo artists is Dr. Dre.
Okay. Why?
I don't like any of his like producing stuff that he's put out that's
Any?
like, not him. No. Wait.
None of
what?
Snoop Dogg's, Eminem. None of that
Oh
stuff.
boy. I don't know. Hold on. My pulse. I think my
I
pulse just
am
got up.
Whatever I say I am. So wasn't it? That's the drugs, dude. You're good.
I don't know. Like I'm not really sure what all he produced, but I don't like
Really
any other
just
rap.
Eminem.
Then yeah, Eminem's fine then. The Chronic and the Chronic 2001 is just the
Great
two
albums.
greatest rap albums of all time.
I agree with that. All right. So Dr. Dre, is that all you have to say about him?
Yeah.
Okay. And was he in NWA?
Yes.
All right. We're just trying to learn here. That's all I'm wondering.
Yeah.
My
What does
number 3.
NWA stand for, Thomas?
My number 3
What?
is
Does it
so
stand-
so
Is there any way we
Michelangelo.
can pause?
No, so Michelangelo painted, right? But you know what's cooler than painting or drawing by hand?
What?
Doing it on a computer or whatever. My number 3 of the greatest solo artists of all time is Winston Gambro.
Holy shit. He's gonna be so fucking hyped for this.
Made our
Winston
fucking
Gambro.
logo, made the History Buffs logo, made the Rough House Friday logo. The dude's fucking incredible. His comic books, you can go find all his shit. Follow him at Winston Gambro on all the social media. Go to his goddamn website, buy his shit, let him do your shit, do the things with the shits and the shits. Shit. Winston
One of the
Gambro
very
is my
few
number 3.
people. One of the
Hey,
very
by the way,
few,
higher on my list than Michelangelo.
True. One of the very few like physical artists that do like art.
Yeah.
That I follow and basically everything he posts, I'm like, damn, that's a fucking.
And he's got a
banger.
head brain for it. He's not just like, oh, fucking tell me what you want me to do and I'll do it. He's like, here's an idea. How do you like this? Like the motherfucker conjures it.
That and he's one of those guys because I've done it twice. I've only done it twice, but
Yeah.
with like History Buffs and Rushmore podcast, it's like I've seen all your other shit. Here is what I have in mind. I like your style.
Yep.
I like the way you fucking operate. So you know my idea now. You take that and you do what you do, and I fully fucking trust you.
Yep.
And I mean, you have to really like a motherfucker to do that shit.
That
And
dude's
he has never not outperformed my expectations.
and he's
Bad
prompt.
motherfucker.
He's fucking quick.
Prompt as shit.
Yeah.
Good on fucking on the back end. If you need a different file for a t-shirt design or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, within hours, if not minutes, get that shit back to you.
Dude is goddamn good. So yeah, he's high on my list of Michelangelo.
Our next one
Winston,
has to be free, dude.
Winston Gambra.
I mean,
Yeah,
after
I
this
mean,
shit,
come on. Come the fuck on. I'm gonna start a new podcast. I posted about it. I'm gonna start a Magic the Gathering podcast with Alec Baldwin. What's your
Yeah.
number 3?
Number 3 is I'm gonna sing it to you instead
Okay.
of saying it.
Sure.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
No, you're singing the Hanson cover, right?
And Bill Withers.
Bill
One
Withers.
of the most prolific songwriters of all time.
Grandma's Hands. Rest in peace, Bill Withers.
Yeah.
I fucking
Dead.
love Bill Withers, by the way. Goddamn, nothing but bangers. Yeah,
Yeah,
Use Me.
Come
Come on. Grandma's Hands. Use Me. What else do you do? Ain't no sunshine. Lean on me. Just the two of us. Lean on me.
Lean on me
Dude, Bill Withers.
when you're not
Hey, by the way,
strong.
wild ass Bill Withers stat. I don't know if you know this. His career, you know how long it lasted?
Oh, dude.
You don't know. I can tell by your
don't know.
reaction.
Can I guess?
7 years. He only worked for 7 years. Now he just died like in his 80s, but his albums, the albums that came out, he had 3 albums in a 7-year span with all those fucking hits on them. It was like 73 to 81 was the only years he worked. It might have been earlier than that, but it was something like that.
He's the fucking who's the guy from Ghostbusters that just quit?
The guy from Ghostbusters, fucking
Moranis?
Rick Moranis.
Rick-
Yes,
he's
Bill
the-
Withers
he's
is
the-
the Rick Moranis of
He's
music.
yeah. That's what
I took it from you.
you took it.
Spaceballs. What's your number? What was that? Your number 3 was Bill Withers.
Yeah.
My
Who's
number
your
2
3?
in Rushmore of solo
Oh.
artists, and I do think he's the greatest of all time in his field, and that is Anderson the Spider Silva, mixed martial artist. Anderson the Spider Silva is my
Solo
number 2.
artist. Okay.
He did it himself. Nobody else is in the fucking cage with him except the victim. He was a solo mixed martial
Until-
artist, and
until
he's
he
the
met
best to
Izzy.
ever goddamn do it.
Tell him that easy, and then that was a goddamn problem, wasn't it?
Yeah, sure. When he was 46
Stupid
and he
bitch.
lost by
You
split.
Stupid
When he was
bitch.
46 and lost by
Got
split
his-
decision,
Ass whooped.
he
by
lost by
Izzy.
split decision.
Yeah.
He barely got touched.
Can't wait to see his boxing career.
Yeah, he beat the shit out of that fucking Cesar Chavez.
That was very interesting.
Yeah, he was very good. He's gonna fight Logan Paul. And,
I saw the
September.
video. I saw the video that after you told me about it, because I had no idea what happened. I just saw that he won.
Dude, he's good. He looked
Very
fucking great.
interesting.
He had a lot of fun.
Made that
And-
dude look really stupid.
Yeah, and he's fighting. Yeah, and that guy's 56-4 or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, yeah. Like
Um,
he was.
He's fighting Logan Paul in September in Abu Dhabi.
Rest in peace. My number 2.
Yeah,
is,
you're really focused on music. I haven't picked one musical artist yet.
that's all I got.
Okay.
Well, my buckle leaves impressions on the inside of her thigh, and he's in something feathered Indians is a
Hey, you can't say that.
racist side.
Can't say that.
Tyler Childers.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah.
I like him.
Like him.
I'm pretty
But
tired of that
here's
goddamn
what
song, but
happened.
I do like him.
Here's what happened with my list. I realized it was all black dudes, and then I picked a whitey, and
Yeah.
the whitest guy ever.
Okay, he's pretty white. He's Kentucky white, and that's white. He's what Matt Damon would call a roughneck.
Yeah, I have to piss so bad.
No, we're almost done, dude. We're down to my number
Okay.
1. My number
Let's get it.
1 is a tie. Is that possible? Can we do that?
Rules went out the window a long fucking time.
All right, my number 1 is a tie only because I feel like I left him off trying to be fucking silly with my other picks. Is Prince, but I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time on there. Not really my cup of tea, but I get it. So my true number 1 is Kanye
Sure.
West,
Okay.
the
That's
greatest
fine.
artist not only of our generation but probably of all time. Go ahead. What's your number 1?
I'm trying to think of.
Doesn't have to be white. Doesn't have to be white.
I know. I understand.
All right, can be Italian.
Trying to think of a one of the many
Yeah.
bangers to pull out and bestow upon you. With
Most
my
of them have
voice.
committed crimes.
Not this one. Well, a couple.
Yeah, everyone that comes to my head, I'm like,
It's
ooh,
fine.
pedophile, ooh, rapist,
Um,
ooh, pedophile. Michael Jackson, pedophile, great solo artist.
Well, that is my number one, Michael Jackson. The
I
Better
figured it would be
Bug,
R.
and
Kelly.
Also, great soloist.
I figured it'd be
R. Kelly. Ooh, god damn, that's a good one too. Okay, so you tied. I'm gonna tie Michael Jackson, R. Kelly.
All right, and I got Kanye West and Prince.
Yeah.
Go P. Y'all go listen to History Hyenas.
History buffs.
Oh, that one. History Buffs.
History
Fucking
Hyenas is dead.
Science
We're very
class.
much love. I have to pee so bad.